Hi, this is Debbie Cracker, the Executive Director of Dog Alliance, and I'm here with Michael Stewart, and we wanted to show you some of the challenges that our veterans in wheelchairs are having. So, Michael, will you introduce yourself and your dog?
Yes, hi, I'm Michael Stewart. This is Moby. He's actually a service dog candidate. We're in the Train Your Own Service Dog program. Have been for a little while, and we just thought maybe we'd show you some of the challenges us wheelchair people have to deal with and how difficult it can be sometimes. Right now, I was just out on the grass and I wanted to get back up on the sidewalk, and because there's a little lip here, I can't. I'm gonna have to go way back over here and find a spot that's more level
And not uphill.
Right in there, even just traversing this kind of uneven grass. I mean, it doesn't look bad, and for most people it wouldn't be. But in a wheelchair it can be really tough, especially a manual wheelchair. He has a tough time with an electric wheelchair because I don't give the same cues to him that I would with my manual. So, I mean, I didn't do much out there, but obviously you can see I'm pooped. So a lot of times we don't do things that we would really like to do because we know we're not going to be physically able to. And it's tough when you have to ask somebody to, hey, come here and help me get unstuck.
Right.
That's something that no one who's handicapped wants to have to do.
Right, and us from the Dog Alliance, we don't want to put our veterans or anyone in that position. We want them to come here and feel like they are strong and heroes and mighty, and they shouldn't have to ask for that kind of help. So that means we need a facility that is designed as much as possible to accommodate them. So we're want to show you today our handicap accessible facility per the law could actually use a few tweaks to make it more friendly. So that's what Michael's helping me do today. So that's one, is just it's hard to get out of the dog and then get back up on the concrete. And then here's another example. Okay, so I'm here again with Michael Stewart showing you one of our handicapped accessible doors. So we realized that the veterans were struggling, so we added some extra cement recently. But now we feel like what we really need is a push button so that it's not so difficult. So I'm going to have Michael demonstrate to you all the steps it takes just to get into our building. All right, go.
Hi everybody, it's Michael Stewart again. If this was a push button door, basically I would pull up right here, there'd be a post, I'd hit the push button, the door would open, and I just wheel through, and then the door self-closes. So on a manual one, I've got to come up to the door, I got to check all my clearances, because I have to have room for the door to go. So I do that, I've got to back up, and on some cases, if the ramp is close behind me, it's really hard because my wheelchair wants to roll down the ramp. And if I lock my wheels, then I can't go back. So I get the door open, I hold the door open, I go up to the threshold, and then I just sort of have to hold the door with my elbow and bounce through.
Hi, my name is Ralph Gruner, former rank of Staff Sergeant, United States Army Reserves in Texas. I'm here today going through a program with my dog, service dog training on Alliance, and I would like to see them get some more help out here because it's hard for people that are disabled like myself, my legs, my back, and my knees, to get through with a scooter or even a wheelchair because there's narrow doors, plus I have to open the doors with my service dog, who isn't even trained to do that yet. Front, just lead forward. Stop. Back. Sammy, wait. And open the door first. Sammy, lead. 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 Lead.
This is another example. We want Michael to be able to get to that agility field easily, and there is a dog park open classroom area beyond the agility field that he just simply cannot get to. The only way possible would be to go through all the sidewalks, through the agility field, hoping there's no class, and then he would be able to sit on the edge of the field looking into the grove. So what we want to do is build a handicapped accessible sidewalk so he can get to all of the spaces just like everybody else.
There's a happy puppy. Hi, how are you?
See, right here, I cannot get through with my scooter or my dog. I'll sink into the gravel. We need some type of either tar pavement or a concrete pavement as the rest of the sidewalk is showing. It's just a short distance. I think it can be done for a couple thousand, but I'm sure with the donations, we can do it cheaper than that.